Hello everyone, it's Meteorologist Jim Caldwell here in the Alert Center for WKYT. I hope you are having a wonderful day. We had some much needed rainfall yesterday and so far today. The problem with the rainfall is we might get some pretty heavy doses as we move forward, which might lead to some high water problems. See, that's something we don't think of because we've been so dry here lately. But if you get hit hard enough with some of these rounds of rain, you could see that type of activity pick up again. Then throw in some severe weather, and that's a whole new element. Right now, we have First Alert Weather Day out. First Alert Weather Day continues through Wednesday, so it's a series of First Alert Weather Days. Torrential rainfall, elevated flash flood threat, and then a few severe storms could be possible both today and tomorrow. Right now, raining very lightly in Lexington and a little heavier down the road into parts of Madison County. You can see a couple more that have popped up east of that, going into Estill County, getting over into Lee County, and then some scattered stuff to our south. And look at all the scattered activity starting to develop right there. Well, that's part of a complex that's been moving closer and closer to us, but it continues to lose the strong signature of being just all one piece. Now you're getting this more scattered around, and it will continue to drop through and give us those chances of showers, thunderstorms. So as we move forward, watch. You can see it trying to drop in, light up our skies, and then you get that scattered risk. Well, later on tonight, another complex will try to develop behind it, and it drops through, and it has potential to bring some strong winds, heavy rain, severe elements right there. That's where our slight risk of severe weather is, covering basically the same area you saw that complex go through. We'll get more going here in the coming days. We'll heat up some, and then you'll get some showers and storms driving through the area. Same thing all the way up to Wednesday. Watch Wednesday's forecast. You can see a little more activity dropping in from our north and then slicing through parts of central and into eastern sections of Kentucky during that time. So for today, we have a slight risk of severe weather, marginal risk out to our east. The slight risk elevated a little bit more as far as what's embedded within this for tornadic risk just over the Ohio River, taking you back into Indiana. So you've got that. Some of that could spin up around here too, especially the way that line's coming at us, and you get that segment that goes faster than the other segment. You got this change in wind along the line. So just imagine my hands. Imagine that right there is the line of thunderstorms later that develops on the leading edge of that particular cluster. Well, you might have a section that tries to go a little bit faster. Well, when you're doing this right here, you're causing a little bit of spin right there at that axis where you're going from the faster winds to the relatively slower winds. So that can cause a little isolated spin up, and you can see that along that line. So that's the concern there with that. It's not an off the charts risk, but it's something we'll watch for. So between right now and tomorrow, maybe a good solid inch or so. Then you go beyond that and you get another couple of inches possible. Now this model's backed off from some of the heavier totals that it had earlier, but I still think we're in tune just through midweek to maybe see 2, maybe up to 4 inches of total accumulation. After that, we'll kind of wrap that up and we'll go the other round. Now this is the GFS that is suggesting more widespread blanket of 2 to even 3, close to 4. That was the IBM. This takes into account everything that falls the rest of the week, and then our one last look will take us to the European. It's not quite as hefty on the totals, but the swath is almost the same, and it's all about placement of that. So that leads us into the concerns for that heavy rain coming at us. And I think we do another day of severe weather, at least the isolated potential, as we get into your Tuesday as well. So this is an action-packed forecast. If we could stretch that rain out to where it was just over 7 days, rather than being all confined into 2 or 3, the bulk of it falling, it would be very beneficial to get it over a week or so. But a lot of it's going to fall on just a few days. All right, appreciate y'all stopping by, giving us a few minutes of your time here on Facebook and YouTube. We will be back on television at noon for WKYT News at Noon. Have a great day and stay safe out there.